All right. I don't know who is in here, but this is the first Raveyard stream, stream.001. So, I don't know what we're doing. Let me see. All right, I gotta get this chat going. All right. All right, if you're in here and you're watching, drop something in the chat just so I can see. I don't know what this is gonna be like, but let's go. So, I guess the point of this stream and why I want to do these live streams is so I can just kind of like show you guys my thought process while I'm producing. Because I know I've been posting a lot of TikToks, some shorts, and I'll be doing some YouTube videos in the future as well. But I really do want to dive in just in real time, completely unedited or whatever, and just show you guys exactly my thought process while I'm producing or sound designing or whatever. Yo, Steel, my boy Amagi, legend, fucking legend. Samuel Marquise, LCD2 gang. I think these are the LCDXs, but doesn't matter. Still gang. Yeah, so I think what I want to do right now is I think I'll start by going through some of the presets of the also, is my mic coming through? Let me see this real quick. I believe it is. This is my first time. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. We're good. So yeah, what I think I want to do first is go through some of the presets from the Hard Dance Destruction pack, because I think those came out so good, and that's like kind of what I'm going to use to base off for this next pack. So let's get into it. All right, so let's go. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to peep this, but I definitely would if I were you. Hard Dance Destruction SERUM presets just dropped. We go to, let's close all these. So we got these presets here. They go absolutely crazy. Hold on, I need to change my... Oh my god, these things just keep going. I thought it was gonna stop. What am I trying to do right now? Hold on, there we go. Okay. Yeah, some of these are absolutely insane. So these are all some patterns that I made. It sounds really good on there because I spent a lot of time doing it. But what I want to do is hard dance and techno are so close to one another. I'm going to start just sound designing based off that and show you. So let's go through some of these presets for the Raveyard so you can see how they look when they're done. And I'm going to do something very similar. So hopefully this isn't too loud. Of course it's too loud. Yo. And guys, definitely give me feedback on the volume because this is my first time. I'm not sure exactly how this is translating over the stream. So you can just tell me whether to turn it down or up. Oof. Let's see, some of these leads are... Like, these would be really good for hard techno. And I think this next pack, I'm going to do something between, like, peak and driving and also a little bit of hard techno. So I think doing some sounds like this would be really sick. Let's get into a better key. I'm using my push right now. Let's do G Phrygian. Oh, that was nasty. What are some sounds you guys like? Like, what are some sounds we should start with? I already have a few. I got a little bit of a head start on the techno pack. Like, we have some of these acid sounds. So something I like to do when I'm sound designing these leads, I'll use this plugin called Psy-techno. It is my favorite acid plugin by far. So it has a built-in sequencer. So what I like to do is just turn Psy-techno off, but I'm gonna use the MIDI from the sequencer to sequence like my SERUM. So I'll go into here. This is like the in and outs tab. And then I will select Psy-techno 2. And then down here where it says post effects, I'll select Psy-techno 2 again, then select in. So then if we solo this, and now we can change let me get a kick in here real quick. Okay. I really like this kick. This kick kind of rips. That sounds insane. I think I'm gonna actually just start resampling some of this as well for the sample pack. So let's resample that. Okay, so this is like weird. It's like not starting how I thought it was. I'll explain. Let me actually do a little bit of automation for this as well. Okay, so this isn't starting on the downbeat like I thought, so I'm actually gonna actually record the MIDI in. Okay, so now that I have the MIDI recorded, I can shuffle it around. So I'll turn this off to all ins. And I think what I was hearing was, no, what was I hearing? You can zoom in. I really like that. All right, so that's going to be our pattern. Now let me do a little bit of automation and I'll resample this in. So I think this is going to be the lead. Okay, my partner just came home. My dog is about to freak the fuck out. You guys can all hear this. Oh my God, my dog just lost its mind. All right. So I'm going to hit Control J and consolidate this. And then I can see this is peaking at negative 11.8. I'm going to hit -1. All right. So there we go. We got one acid loop. Let's keep making some more. Oh, now my cat wants to leave. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. All right, let's change the acid pattern. All right, I'm going to start a preset from scratch here. So let's do an acid sound. Yeah, Steve, I know you like that. All right, let's do an acid sound. So little, I guess, rundown of what an acid sound is. It's essentially either a saw or a square wave that's running through a low pass or a band pass filter. And it's distorted sometimes. And what it was supposed to emulate was the sound of like a bass line, you know, like a bass guitar or whatever back in the day. And it was kind of a failure, but because it was a failure, it was then really cheap. So then house producers and, you know, other, I guess the start of bedroom producers started picking them up and using them in their productions. And, you know, acid was born from there. So it's kind of hard to emulate it exactly in SERUM because there is something very special going on with the filter of the original 303. And it's something with the poles where you can pump the resonance up and it doesn't self-oscillate. So if we pump the resonance up in SERUM, no matter what note it's hitting, you're hearing the tone of wherever the cutoff of this filter is. Because the resonance is so high, it's self-oscillating. The 303 doesn't do that. So we can't really drive it as hard, but, you know, we'll try to get close. So another thing that's super important are the envelopes and the velocity. So I'm just going to kind of go in and try explaining my thought process while I do this. But the first thing I want to do is set up an envelope. And like, we're already close. That's like basically the sound. That's the start of the sound. Something I want to do is turn the random phase all the way down. And that's because whenever the random phase is up, this wavetable, it will start from a random position every time. And what we want is we want it to start from the same position every time. Another thing we're going to do is turn on mono and legato. And let's actually pick a pattern that has some slides in it. All right, let's do that, but let's make the step length 16 so it kind of sounds, I guess, like repetitive. And let's just kind of throw random. Okay, that sounds cool. All right. So to get it really, I guess, working like a 303, I'm actually going to remove this envelope. And I'm going to make an envelope down here. And this is going to be our envelope. And what I want to do is take a macro, and I'm going to assign this to the Y position of this first point. And this is going to be our envelope amount. So let's actually abbreviate that. We can actually make this range a little further by doing this. Because when the envelope's all the way down, it just sounds weird. I joined late, but are you using Psy for the MIDI sequencer and the actual sound SERUM? Yonkers, yes, I am doing that. If you want a rundown of how I did that, I can double back and do it. But yeah, I'm using Psy as the sequencer, and I'm the actual sounds being generated from SERUM. So the next thing I'm going to do is you can see that these velocities are bouncing from these 2 points. And that is really common with the 303. And this is what gives it that, I mean, accent is the best word, but it really gives it that punch where it's like, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like it sort of, you want it to like jump out and just sort of, I don't know, be that exciting part. It just gives the bass line a little bit more dynamic. So what I'm going to do is make this into like a square shape. And typically in a 303, and honestly, I learned this from just looking through Psy, you can see that there's accent volume and accent decay. And if we listen to the actual Psy, and the accent is all the way down, it feels like every time it hits the accent, the envelope opens up a bit more. So that's what I'm going to try to recreate. So I'm going to make another envelope and sort of make it look exactly the same as this. And I'm going to put this on the cutoff as well. And this envelope is basically only going to trigger when the velocity has this high note. So I'll drag the LFO bus here. And so if we listen to the SERUM, and something I like too is if you turn the smooth up, it kind of has a little like wop, wop, like a pop, like a valley kind of sound. And basically what smooth does is it just smooths out, like instead of from going 0 to whatever this value is like right away, it'll basically smooth it out a little bit. You can drag it over, but I prefer smooth for this. I don't know why. It has that really valley sound. I love it. And so what we can do is then go to the matrix, and anything that is being modulated by this velocity, we can set the auxiliary, oh my God, we can set the auxiliary source to macro 3. So we'll call this accent. So if we don't want the accent to happen, so really good. And that is like the best way that I've found how to do it. The vowels are fire. Yes, Steele, they are fire. Something else I want to do that is really useful for acid. Let's first of all take this off of BPM mode. And I'm gonna put macro 4 on the rate. And let's just set the range to like 30. I don't know how this is gonna sound, but I basically want to be able to control the decay. Okay, so that's like way too fast. Also, I want to reverse this. So let's set the range to -20 on both of these. All right, let's take this first one. This one's going to be the cutoff. Okay. I really don't like a short decay, so let's just turn this up even or I guess a bit lower. So let's turn it to 5. And there's like too much lows in here. So I think the first thing I want to do is just sort of lower this, like put an EQ on. So another thing we can do as well is the velocity, just like we saw in Phasion. We can do the accent velocity and also the accent decay. So I'm basically just going to use the velocity to make the decay just a tad bit longer on both of these. So I'll drag the velocity on the rate, and I'm going to drag the range to like -6 on both of these. Also, if you're joining late and you have any questions, just like let me know because I'll answer them. That's what this is for. All right. My God. So I already have a wavetable for this. So user, wait, ROI techno wavetable, sol or square. So let's actually start this from scratch, and I'll show you why. So we have our saw, but again, if you look in Phasion 2, any acid, you can switch between a square and a saw. So let's go in and we're just going to make this 2 wavetables. So for this first one, I don't like this wavetable. I sort of like doing it like this. And I'll explain why. And then for this second wavetable, I'm going to make a square like this. And the reason why is because the first half of this wavetable is like in the negative, and then the second half is in the positive. And then for this square wave, it's the same thing. So I don't know, like if you were to, I guess, add a square and a saw, if you were to like double this, you don't want them out of phase, like working against each other. And so the other thing I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna like lower this square and make it a bit quieter. Because squares are just louder than saws. So I want it to. So if we had it full volume, the square just sounds more full, and I think it's a bit deceptive. So I'm just gonna like turn it down like that. And then that's literally it. Like we just basically have our square saw. So I'm actually going to resave this because the one that I made, I didn't like. I think it was out of phase. All right, so we have our cutoff, envelope amount, accent, decay. And this has been the best way that I figured out how to like replicate the movement of a 303. Okay, so we haven't even gotten to processing yet, so we should probably do that. So for the filter, MG low works. I think I actually just prefer low. I don't know why. I've done this for so long and so many times making these acid sounds that I feel like just the regular low 18 works the best. All right, now for the processing, this can get pretty intense. So I do like having a distortion. But it can get a little tricky. It can get tricky dialing in this distortion. Because that just doesn't sound right. So it's kind of, sometimes like if you want to distort it, using like a band pass works. So, all right, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's stick, we're not gonna do a distorted one. We're gonna do like a nice clean one. So for delays, I like doing this eighth notes, but dragging the left one to this 0.5, right one to dotted. And I'm sick of listening to this pattern. This is what I do. This is why I love having Psy be my sequencer. Because you can just switch it up. Like sometimes you just think it sounds terrible because you're just listening to the same loop over and over again. But if and let's, you know what? Let's make our own. Screw it. So to start this, I like to just make everything the same note. And then from there, I will use the accents because that's how we're going to make our like rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is what I do. I go like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Steel knows, me and Steel just made a track like a couple days ago where we had like a really crazy, like all over the place bass line. And then we just made it like the same note, maybe like went up and down a few octaves. Something else that kind of helps too is I like adding a bit of white noise to it. Just sort of fills it in. All right, so let's keep going. I might compress this a little. And you know what? Let's add that velocity, the volume velocity. We can even put the velocity on the resonance. And then I'm going to go back and again hit sort by source. That's a really helpful tip for organizing this. And now anything with velocity, I'm going to map this to macro 3 because I want this accent knob to be able to control the amount that this velocity modulation is actually like doing to the sound. That sounds really sick. So maybe I want to add a little bit of stereo to this. I'm not sure. Okay, so that sounds really good. And this is another trick I like to do is I love using macro knobs. I wish they had more than 4. Like I love faceplant because it has more than 4. I think it has 8. But we can use this mod wheel. This is kind of an extra one. And we'll put this on basically all of the spatial effects. So reverb, delay, and then this last thing I'm gonna do, I always do this. I take this filter and I set it to this drive preset that I have. A lot of people don't know you can do this too. You could just like click here, load up a preset. But essentially what this is if you were to go and click like a low pass like this, it like turns your sound down. It also shaves off a bit of the top end. But I found out if you go to this miscellaneous tab, go to high EQ 6, make sure this dB, this filter or this effects filter variance knob is at 50. This is essentially just an extra drive. So I'll set the level. Usually this is on mix. I'll set the level to -1 and I'll set the master to -12.1. And this is how I can get my presets like super loud. Because if we actually look at this, and this is gonna get a bit loud, sorry. Peaking at -1, which is like perfect. So that's what I wanna do. And that's what all these presets have, especially some of the hard dance destruction ones. basically all of them are gain stage and peaking at like -1 to -4, depending on what the sound is. So typically, I mean, I spent a really long time on this patch. I usually don't spend this long, but I kind of wanted to show you the process. So another thing I want to do is maybe only have the noise poke in when the velocity is happening. So let's find out what's controlling the noise, and let's map this for the velocity. Nah, it sounds terrible. All right, so I'm gonna resample that too, because this is sounding really sick. Let's go here. All right, so I like that take. And then again, I'm gonna hit Control J so we can consolidate it, because now I'm gonna see where this is peaking at, and I'll set this to -1. And honestly, I'll probably process this again. Ooh, see, that sounded, the first preset sounded way beefier. I think I gotta fix this a little bit. Let's drive this a bit more, get a bit more stereo in there too. Okay, that sounds pretty sick. That's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go with the 16 bar pattern. That sounded really cool the way that progressed. All right, so let's drag that out. Drag this here. Again, hit Control J to consolidate so we can figure out exactly where this is peaking. Set that to -1. Yeah, there we go. sounds nuts. I love that. All right, I need to save this real quick, so I'm gonna just hop real quick onto Facecam, just because I don't know what files I got up here. Let's go. All right. So this is basically my process. I mean, I'll sit here and I'll sort of like roll through the sound design a bit faster, but I'm sort of just like, especially when I'm starting a pack, I'm like playing around with different presets, recording things I like, and then that sort of gives me like the basis of like how I want to approach this pack. So let's go asset presets 2. All right. So if y'all have any questions or any requests, definitely let me know, because I need a bit of direction. And I'm going to get into some of the demos too. Let's see. Do we have any extra demos that I've sent? Just a few extra ones. I think we got like 6 right now, which is cool. Steel, send some music if you're still in this stream. Definitely send some music. All right. So another quick little insight. This is basically how these packs are set up, and I'm going to be going live as much as I possibly can. So I'm going to try to go live. I'm definitely going to go live every week, once a week, probably on Wednesdays. But I'm working on these packs and these sounds and my own music like all day, every day. So I may just go live whenever I'm working, because something that I want to do is not just show up with a bunch of packs or presets or whatever. I want to actually show my process of making them. And, you know, because it's like I'm killing like 10 birds with one stone or whatever. Like, I can do streams, you know, hopefully they're a bit educational or whatever while I'm making the products, and you guys can see how it's done. Or, you know, I can also get feedback from you guys like in the middle of making the products, which is really cool. So that's what I'm going to try to be doing. So basically how these packs are made up. This first one was a hard dance one. I just needed something different. I didn't want to do a techno one to start. And honestly, I wasn't really sure if I was going to link the link Raveyard to my Hellbound project. But basically what it is, oh my God, okay. So we have these bundles, and so it's basically like a production suite. And inside the production suite, there are 2 sample packs. Each sample pack, what is this? Each sample pack has 500 samples. Then there's a preset pack, and then there are 11 of these Ableton instrument racks. And then I believe there's just a rack pack. And then these templates. And I'm going to be making YouTube videos on this. I can go through them on a live stream, but I figured I might as well just do YouTube videos about it and just kind of like showcasing them off. But basically, this is the template of what I'm going to be recreating for this techno pack. Is 2 gigantic sample packs, a SERUM preset pack, a bunch of instrument racks, which I'm really excited to stream about those. I may get into a little bit of that today, because that's honestly my favorite part, and I think it's majorly slept on. And yeah, and then I'm going to do some templates as well. But hold on, let me read this chat. But do you think Dune sequencer would work with what you just did? Huh. That's a good question, Yonkers. Let me try it. I have Dune. I don't think it will, because I think Dune sequencer is like a step sequencer. I'm not sure. Let me try to find a sequence. And there's multiple sequences happening. Let's try this one. Dune. Now it's just hitting the one note. There's no MIDI out on Dune, but Phasion is amazing, and I really do like the way the 303 sequencer is. It's confusing on the original 303, but Phasion's makes it really easy. But yeah, so what I was saying, a lot of people sleep on these on the rack sound designing, and I think I am gonna have to do a full stream on that. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I'll probably end the stream with the demos, so stick around for that. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna save this patch before I forget. Mod wheel for effects, graveyard sounds. Let's go ahead and save this. Damn. Why am I? Oh my god, freaking out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, what are we calling this patch? Yo, dude, no way. Percy's the Titan, also formerly known as Crystallize. Ben, I haven't talked to you in a minute. How have you been, man? I'm stoked you're in here, man. I haven't spoken to you in so long. I hope you're well. If you guys don't know, Percy's the Titan used to go as Crystallize back in the day. I used to produce under the name Tassione, and we definitely wrote a few songs together. I don't even know if any of them came out, but we definitely tried. What should I call this preset? Just shoot out a word. Oh my god, my cat's freaking out. Let me let my cat in. Come on. All right, I'm calling this one. Oh my god, my cat's freaking out. I'm calling this one Centipede because that's my cat's name. Let's go. Oh my god. Jesus. All right, now I gotta shut my door. All right, let's listen to what this. All right, Psy. I want to resave this actually. That's where I want it. Let's not do an acid one. So I'm gonna turn this off. Let's make a MIDI clip. I kind of want to do like like a trancey style pluck. So let's go ahead and initialize this. I know what we'll do. Let's set a fucking timer because I am so I get like so ADHD brained with this. All right, so let's make a MIDI clip first. And then once I make the MIDI, I'll set the timer. My cat, just come on. Insane, please. He doesn't like when any of the doors are closed. None of them. So right now my door is closed to my studio because my partner and my dog are downstairs. I'm trying to keep it quiet, be respectful. My cat hates closed doors. Hates them. Every door's got to be open. Okay. So let me initialize this. I'm just gonna real quick do like a plucky little detuned saw just so we have something. That's fine for now. Maybe we'll have it. Let's listen. Ooh, we're gonna get real trancey in here. Damn, am I about to just write a song here? All right, that's kind of cool. Let me get another serum in here. We'll do 2 at once. Kind of. Oh my god, that sounds exactly like a trumpet. Why does that sound like a trumpet? Oh no. Oh no, it's crashing. Oh my god. Tell me it's gonna crash. Tell me it's gonna crash. I can't even stop it. My god, this is so annoying. Alright, I'm pulling the trigger on this one. My god. This new Ableton update is so bad. It's so bad. Yes, it's the new Ableton update. Ah, it's so annoying. So the actual Ableton update is terrible. I'm using the beta. I'm using like the latest released beta, and it's been a little bit better, but still not good. Like still not good at all. And great. I definitely Yeah, I definitely don't have any of those presets. Okay. I guess we'll start over. That's fine because I didn't even hit the timer. Let me just do the bass real quick. All right, let's try to make this preset in 5 minutes. Okay, let's go. Can we do, is there a way to like always have this on top? No, there's not. I wish there was an Ableton timer. Is there? I might have to look. Max for live timer Ableton. Let's see. What? Yes. No way. That's incredible. Yes. Ask and you shall receive. All right, let's see if I can put this on the master. Can I? Please, please. No way, that's unreal. All right, let's put it actually on here so I can see it. Settings. No way. Oh my God, this is so sick. Wait. Look at this. Oh, you can have it float too. That's really cool. All right. That is really sick. The Pomodoro, the timer. Also, look how stinking cute my cat is. I can't even believe it. Look at that face. Look at that face. Just wanna. He's a little demon. He's a little demon. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, I want it on this one. All right, ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I want to do it like this. So copy oscillator A to B with mod. Oh my God, I've been on my face screen the whole time. That's so brutal. I'm so sorry. It's okay, we're gonna keep going. I got 1:20 left. Oh, it went. Okay. All right. Not my best, but not my worst. And that's what it's all about. All right, what are we calling this one? I need a name. Yo, when you know, what's good? I need a name. I need a name. Also, I think we're gonna call this one a pluck. Then I'll do something else. What's a good name, guys? I need a name. Can we? Every time I always want to name it Centipede. I feel like I've named like a ton of presets that. All right, let's what do we call this one? I'm gonna first thing I see, first word I saw was Miami. We're calling it Miami. Pluck Johnson. Never mind, we're calling it Pluck Johnson. The real ones will know. Pluck, Esto Pluck. What the hell does that mean, Steel? What is that? All right, now I want to do a different one. Okay, that one's fine. I kind of want to go back to that trumpet sound. Like, what was that? Why did it sound like that? Is this how you make a trumpet? I just don't know. I hate that melody, by the way. I'm not. That sounds like a trumpet, am I right? Yo, that timer, right? It's called Pomodoro. I literally just downloaded it. Let's see if I can I honestly want to make this into a trumpet now. I know I'm getting super sidetracked. Let's have the noise oscillator modulate the force pitch of it. And let's have envelope 3 do the aux. So All right, my cat wants out. God damn it. Out or in? Come on. I feel like I need to go down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Fuck that. Okay. What I really wanted to do was make like some sort of screech, some screechy sound. All right. So I'm going to set up an external bus because I want my kick to be sort of rumbly. Let's set up a delay. I'm going to make it mono. So this is another cool thing. This is what I was talking about with sound designing with Ableton racks, and I can go on for days with this. But I'm gonna take this kick, put it in a sampler. I'll delete this because I want to filter it. Okay, this is my MIDI. Okay, I'm gonna make it into like some sort of screech. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, that's like basically it, I guess. That sounds cool. Let's just go through and yo, do a tray flip. My God, I haven't skated in a while. Wait, today is Go Skate Day, right? It is. What am I doing here? Maybe I'll put a little side chain action on this. Nope. Let's do a little bit. Let's make it dirty. Let's keep dirtying it up. Bunch of distortion. Maybe. That sounds sick. Do we want to OTT? I'm super always against OTT for whatever reason. OTT just sounds terrible in Serum for me. I don't know why. Kind of sounds like a bird going, call. Let's change up the Oh my God, that was 5 minutes. I'm not done. Ooh, wait, here we go. All right, let's go effects. Put a delay on there, but let's do the mod wheel. That sounds really cool. Maybe we'll do some like weird movement like that. Yeah, that sounds really sick. And then what I want to do is that movement. So what was that? LFO4. Let's aux that to macro 3. We'll just call this movement. Yeah, that's how. Ooh, that sounds sick. This last one will be detuned. right, that's a ripper. What time is it? How long have we been doing this? 40 minutes? Jeez. Damn, we got 11 people in here. That's incredible. Almost sounds like a DJ scratching. That's a crazy screech. Yeah, so what makes the screeches for me is definitely this filter. Let me save this first. I need a screech sound, guys, or a preset name. Names. I need like a ChatGPT preset name generator. Names. Should we do it? Should we hit the old GPT? Chode Screech? I don't know if I want to call it Chode Screech. I'm sorry. Let me 1 second. Oh no. I love this little stream deck thing I got going on. Chode Screech. Screech from hit show Saved by the Bell. That's so good. Is there enough? Do I have enough space to do that? Screech from hit show. From the hit show Saved by the Bell. Okay, I see how you did this. I think we can do that. No, wait, we can't. Why can't we? Is it the parentheses? Or the quotations? It's probably the quotations. Maybe both. Oh my God, yes. Okay. This is incredible. Okay, this is gonna be exclusively what the stream is all about from now on. Me making presets, you guys coming up with the names. Screech from the hit show Saved by the Bell. Incredible, incredible. Damn, without the filter sounds really good too. I'm gonna resave this because I like where that is now. What kind of sound should we do next? Did I save Psy-bass? No, I didn't. Oh wait, I did. Perfect Psy. I literally discovered the best way how to make a Psy-bass. I don't know why or how. Like the Psy just sounds so good to me. I like referenced the I don't know if you guys are familiar with Psy-scope, but I've been using that. So these cashmere sighs are so good. I think I referenced this one. And it's got this like, if you look, it's like this is like a sine wave all the way up into this point. And it's like just a transient, you know? So in this preset, I have this LFO that's sort of like, if you listen to, this is just the transient here. And if we look on Psy-scope, this is an amazing oscilloscope plugin. And let's go ahead and we're gonna take this cashmere Psy bass. We're gonna put this here as well. And we'll loop this so you can kind of see. Because I might do another sound where I do this. So if you put a Psy-scope on both of these, what's really cool is you can open them both and stack them on top of each other and really like dial into the waveform here. So I sort of, let me start this over. So if I wanted to create another Psy bass, what I will do though, is just so I don't have to mess around with this, I'm gonna save this effect chain. I'll call this perfect Psy. So let's initialize this. So this is what we have, and I really want to hone in. Hold on. Yo, Char, what's good? So yeah, been obsessed with the Psy-techno recently. Dude, yeah, exactly. I've been so into this like Psy-techno kind of wave. And it's been really frustrating because like a Psy bass doesn't sound like it's hard to make, but it's a lot harder than you think. Because right off the rip, your first like, I guess, instinct is to just be like, oh, well, it's like a saw. But it just sounds so crappy. Like it just doesn't sound sharp. You can see the wavetable is moving all over the place. And this is what happens when you have the random phase all the way up. Another quick little thing. See how now the phase is exactly the same. It's not changing at all. If we turn the random up a little, it's moving around. We don't want that. Something else to note is for whatever reason, when you turn on mono, I guess it's, not happening. I don't know why. For some reason, I would turn on mono. And the phase would still be shifting. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead, and the first thing I'm going to focus on is making this little transient here. So I'm going to just open up a sine right here. And so what we can do is if we really zoom in on this Psy-scope, we can like recreate this transient almost exactly. So I'm going to take LFO 1 and I'm going to drag this to the coarse pitch of oscillator A. And we want to drag this all the way up until we get these really fine. Another thing I want to do is adjust the latency. Because it is a bit. Let's do 15. All right, that's perfect. So we can get so fine with this to where we just want to like literally recreate this transient exactly. So it starts out a little higher. So what we can do too is let's do LFO 1, bring it on the master tune as well. Now we can get that really. All right, see, now we're starting to get somewhere. And you can see that what we want to do is just sort of try to like line these up. So I'm counting right here. It's like, okay, we got 1 hump, 2 humps. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to try to line these up like 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that it's sort of, ours is like trailing off like to like a place it shouldn't. Like it should be a little bit higher than that. So this is sort of how you make kicks as well. Like you can recreate like any kick this way. So something like that might be fine. And then, yeah, Psyscope is nuts. So then this is basically going to be our transient. And right now it's like a weird tone, but it doesn't matter because what we're gonna do is take the second LFO, put on envelope mode, and we're going to make this so short. Oops, we gotta actually put it on something. So now we kind of have this transient here. And that has no tone to it. So what we can do is then load up our saw. And we're gonna run this through and that looks terrible. That looks super messy. So we're gonna turn the random phase all the way down. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this LFO that's controlling the level of basic shapes, and we're gonna like flip this. So instead of having, let's just do like, we'll just do like a single hit. That. All right, we'll do that. Okay, so this is what I meant. You can see it shifting. This is because mono is on. If you turn mono off, the random phase when you have 2 oscillators, I don't know why it does this. But we're starting to get a little bit closer. So maybe what I can do is process the polarity of it. Let's just. So what we can actually do is adjust the phase, because this looks a bit weird right here. So let's. and this is really tedious, but I've tried so many different ways and none have like really worked for me. So then what we can do is put a LFO or macro 1 on the cutoff, go to the matrix, and then what is controlling the envelope 2? Okay, so we can filter. Oh, and what I want to do is, yeah, I don't want oscillator A going through. So then what you can do is we have two things controlling this little pitch attack. And that is the master tune or LFO1, but they're both going to the master tune and the coarse bridge. I'm gonna just take one of them and set this to macro 3. I'm gonna call that extra attack. Oof, wait a minute, hold on. I can't have that in there. That's really stupid of me. Oh yeah, see how you can kind of like blend? So it's like a seamless transition. And this plugin, Psyscope, has helped me with the phase so much. Let's try. Just to give a little bit of grit. And then we can just adjust the decay. Whoa. So if we go back, I mean, let's listen to this. Oh, wait, we still didn't process it. Let's go to the effects, load effect rack. This thing is so genius. Oh, that's lock effect rack. Load effect chain. Perfect Psy. 12.1. So if we listen, we have that like same sort of punch. So let's go ahead and listen to it with the kick. Oh. Like that sounds really good. This just looks weird to me. I don't know. I'm gonna reverse the polarity of both of these. Maybe I'll do a little bit crush on here. Yeah. I'm about to do some feedback now. Oh yeah, that's it. Oops. And look, if you turn on mono, it's all over the place. It sounds so inconsistent. Way better. All right. Bass. All right, what are we calling this? Psy. This is where I need you guys. What are we calling it? Look at that. Look at that waveform though. You know, like that is just perfectly in phase, perfectly connected. And that's what I was talking about. Like the way it goes from this transient and just right into the next wavetable. To me, just, it's great. And it's got that punch. It's consistent. Like I've been really on my SERUM game lately, just like going in way too hard with it sometimes. So we need a name. We need a name. When you know you're on fire, I think we need another one from you. I am in like 5 minutes gonna do the demos though. So if you haven't gotten them in, go to the Discord. Go to the Discord, send them in. I see a few in here. Music feedback, and just drop them in. I'm just gonna go in order here. All right, if we're not getting a name, well, you know though, I'm gonna have to. Sergeant Drill. Is that how you spell sergeant? I don't think that's how you spell sergeant. Maybe it is. I just looked it up. Oh, it's, what is a sergeant? Sergeant. That's how you spell it. All right, that's what we're calling it. Sergeant. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, no, we're good. Okay. God, that sounds really good. Let's get some loops actually. Let's go to the oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Hold on. Do some claps. Send your demos in. Tell your friends to send their demos in. I love this. Oops, not that one. Okay, that's cool. Let me get the fucking, let me just get some clap loops in here. Yeah, send some D&B. Just turning the lips on. I'm not actually going to use that. That's kind of cool though. Not bad. Kind of hot, not gonna lie. All right, let's get into these demos though. So, all right, let's see what the first one is. All right. If these are all SoundCloud links, I'm gonna leave comments on here. Ooh. Damn, this is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. I got some friends that would like that. All right, that was dope. Yeah, I think I left a comment on here. It just feels like it just needs a mix, but it's a really interesting idea. I really like it. It feels like it needs to be fleshed out a little bit more. Needs a mix, needs a master, but like all in all, the songwriting is really cool. I fuck with it. All right, let's do this one. Yeah, Samuel, I think that's just how it is. that part was really quiet. Damn, this is sick. I really like this. Shoot the old follow. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, for real, the progression and the arrangement is so good. Oh. Ooh, I really like this. I'm gonna download it. So, only thing I'll say is maybe for this little... I think it could go like, acid is my DNA, and then hit like an impact to where it drops to like nothing, because people are expecting the drop, and then have just the acid line, no, not the vocals or anything, or maybe even just like a Hoover hit or something like that. And then go right into the second drop. Because the way that comes in is so good. I love it. That's so good. I really like that. I downloaded it. I hope that's cool. It's available for download, so I figure I'd just do it. Really good one. That's awesome. All right, let's listen to this one. Already love it. Ooh.
What's on it is real.
Ooh. Oh. Damn. This is crazy. I really like it. Throw out the old repost. Ooh.
What's on it is real.
That comes in a little jarring, but this is a live. I'm not gonna put let's do
It is 8 millimeters wide. Runs at 16 frames per second. What's on it is real.
So Shun, the question about the low end, I just don't know if it's really worth trying to like fix. Sometimes it's like if you try to fix that with like something like a multiband compressor, you might just be causing more harm than you are fixing it. When I listened to that track, I didn't hear a single thing about the acid line that I would change. And I think that's really important to like keep in perspective. Is like other people are just listening to this and like taking in everything for the first time. So like you don't have to like, nothing needs to be perfect. Now, would I take my own advice? No, I would never do that because that would be insane. But that is the truth, is nobody's gonna care. It doesn't matter. It's good how it is. You don't want to like potentially mess it up further. I didn't hear anything about the low end, so I would just keep it.
It's real.
Ooh, Anchorage. Ooh. Yo, Lloyd, this is really sick, man. Really, really cool. Or I don't know, you know, I'm just calling everyone man. This is really sick. I love it. It's honestly inspiring me. Like, I kind of want to write some simple club shit like this, you know? Sometimes I feel like I overcomplicate it, and I feel like that's something we all probably struggle with, but that's what this is good for. It's for us all to acknowledge that we overcomplicate shit and listen to something that inspires us. This is really cool. I'm gonna listen to the next one. Oh. Really cool. I'm gonna move through these a little faster. I'm hungry. Okay. Damn, that bass line goes. So the first drop was really good. And in techno, you just want it to sort of ride, you know? And, you know, and you can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to abide by any rules at all. But when I'm listening, I'm just trying to zone out and listen. And the last thing I want is for anything to be jumping out at me or jarring or take me out of that, like, you know, that trance that I'm in or whatever, you know? And I feel like that's what this second drop did. I'm just like, oh, like now I'm like, you know, now I'm thinking about what's actually happening. And you really don't want that. Like, it's kind of like, it was kind of jarring at first. But overall, really sick. Definitely send it to me. That first drop is cool. Let's go through the next couple. I think we only have 3 more. I will say I'm having a tough time following this, but I have to commend you on your creativity because this is kind of wild. Like I'm not exactly sure what to expect, but it's pretty crazy. I haven't heard anything like this. I'll tell you that much. As far as the mix goes, I can't tell if it's stylistically like this or what, because I'm not familiar with what you're going for. But it's like it could be cleaner, but like I don't know if it would be better if it was cleaner. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy. I haven't heard anything like that. I'll tell you that much. That was wild. Okay. So I have time for 2 more. I'll do the first one. So the rhythm is like, it depends. It's interesting for people to listen to, but I think it's going to be really hard for people to dance to. So it's like, or like bop their head to, you know? Okay, damn, this is already clean. Ooh, big ol' clap. Yonkers, didn't I meet you? Did I meet you? I'm pretty sure. Was that in Salt Lake City? Am I tripping? Did I meet you in Salt Lake City? I'm pretty. I know I met you. I'm like 99% sure I met you. I thought it was in Salt Lake City. Can't remember. Confirm or deny. Space Yacht. That's it. I don't know why I thought Salt Lake City. Sometimes I don't know why. Space Yacht 2020. That's right. That's right. I knew I met you though. And that too. Yes. Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. The one thing I will say is maybe add some reverb or turn down that like door squeaky sample. To me, it kind of jumps out of the mix. So the kick is like a bit long and it's kind of clipping a bit. And like I've had that problem too. I'm going to do a whole video on how to like fix that kind of stuff because I've always had that issue. I think just turning it down the kick a bit, at least the tail of the kick, might fix the problem. Okay. Ooh, I really like those sounds. Really sick. Some of those sounds are like tripping me out because they sound a lot like these some of the presets in the hard dance one, like super like Psy bass, like zappy kind of sounds. And I was like, that's wild. All right, let's listen to this one and then I'm gonna call it for today. Ooh. Super tight. Ooh. I really like that chord progression. Vocal chop is really sick too. Hey! Slava, my boy. I see those videos. I see those videos on Instagram. You're just torching kids in men's league. Ooh. Yo, that is really sick. That is really dope. Definitely send me more music. I know I'm not always like, I'm not like drum and bass guy or whatever, but like all my friends are, and that shit's really cool. But anyway, I need to go eat. I'm so hungry. But honestly, for the first stream, I really appreciate all your guys' engagement. You guys sending in demo tracks or whatever. I know we did some sound design, made some loops, talked some production stuff. I really appreciate you guys sticking with it. And I'm probably gonna chop this up into some TikToks or YouTube videos or whatever. Try to get the best little snippets from the stream. And yeah, I'll just do this more often. But thank you guys and peace.